Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, a standoff in downtown Sarasota, the manhunt ending for a shooting suspect linked to an incident at a condo complex along Main Street earlier today. Sarasota police tracking down 25-year-old Ryan Flanzer around 7 p.m. this evening at the Westin Hotel. Police say Flanzer entered an apartment building on Main Street around noon wearing a tactical vest and a badge, which you can see in that security footage there. He said he was a process server and given entry to the building's third floor before firing several rounds into the door of an apartment. Tonight, police evacuating some hotel guests after Flanzer barricaded himself inside a room at the Westin. The crisis negotiation unit responding, they were able to talk him into surrendering without any shots being fired and no injuries. Police have not provided a motive for Flanzer. ABC7, however, has confirmed with Longboat Key Police Chief Peter Cummings that Longboat Key Police accepted a $335,000 donation from Flanzer after several months of vetting from the department for the purchase of crime prevention equipment. The police chief telling ABC7 in a statement that he didn't believe anyone could have seen today's events coming, and Flanzer has some challenges he needs to deal with. We will be following the story very closely throughout the weekend. For the latest on this, any updates, and other breaking news in our area, you can download our news app. You'll find it in the App Store by searching WWSB or My Suncoast. Happening now, another manhunt underway in Chicago tonight after an ATF agent on an undercover mission was ambushed and shot in the face. That neighborhood now flooded by police. ABC's Will Carr reporting the police superintendent asking for the public's help and sending a chilling message to that suspect.
Officers flooding the south side of Chicago, heavily armed, seizing evidence, patrolling with canines as they search for a gunman who shot an ATF agent in the face.
We will knock on every door, talk to every witness, watch every piece of video, and analyze every piece of evidence. Believe me, you will not get away with this.
The massive show of force following what's being described as an ambush.
I need to escort to a hospital right now. Officer hit. We need to escort to a hospital now.
An ATF agent, part of a new anti-gang task force with Chicago PD, shot while working on an undercover operation to crack down on illegal guns.
We need an ambulance as soon as possible. He may be hit in the head.
According to authorities, he is now the fourth member of law enforcement to be shot in the area in the past year.
But I got a message for them. We're coming for you.
Miraculously, the injured agent expected to fully recover. While the manhunt continues, authorities say that overall gun violence is down this year compared to last year in Chicago, even though at least 16 people have been shot in just the past 24 hours. Will Carr, ABC News, New York.
As schools across the state implement stricter safety measures following that school shooting in Parkland, Florida, Sarasota County is also trying to improve safety. We spoke with Shirley Brown of the Sarasota County School Board about some of those measures. She tells us the county has actually had some security projects in mind for a while, but since Parkland, they've moved up funding and deadlines.
We're doing perimeter fencing, we're doing interior fencing, the single access with bulletproof offices in there for the bookkeeper, and then we'll have better intercom systems, better camera systems, better checks for when the people come in. They're going to be wearing lanyards, so we know who should be on the campus and who shouldn't.
Brown says the district is pushing to get those measures in place before the start of the school year. Another thing that will be crucial for safety, she says, is $1 million the county has been given for mental health treatment. It's time to get out those flashlights, canned foods, and clean water supplies. The start of hurricane season is just weeks away, and emergency management officials are making some changes to their own plans using lessons learned last year during hurricane season, especially Hurricane Irma. ABC7's Erica Jackson shares what will be different this year and how they're getting that information out to the community.
If you're not prepared, that's when your life is in peril.
Get ready. This year's hurricane season is expected to be a busy one. Colorado State University predicts there will be 14 named storms this year, 3 of those being a Category 3 hurricane or stronger.
The number of storms doesn't matter. It just matters that, hey, we're getting into hurricane season. Someone somewhere is going to get hit. Is it going to be us? No one knows for sure.
Public safety officials say it's important to plan ahead and do research before hurricane season. A dozen speakers like Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan were out giving tips Friday and Saturday at this year's Hurricane Expo. Last year's program taught Rich Bandeau to gather supplies sooner rather than later.
A week before Irma was supposedly coming at us, I was out buying water, filling my cars up with gas because I figured gas was going to be a problem.
Sarasota County Emergency Management is taking lessons learned during Hurricane Irma and making changes this year. It will now open all 11 evacuation centers simultaneously instead of in phases. The recommendation coming from its after-action review post-Irma.
I think it's easier to open them and shut them down than it is to try to open them as we go.
Emergency Management will also begin a new transportation program this year for people who don't drive or prefer not to travel long distance.
Can go to a rally point or register to be picked up and taken to a rally point, and then getting transportation to and from an evacuation center.
Hurricane season is still 4 weeks away, but Emergency Management says now is the time to make a plan.
If you're prepared, then you're going to be able to handle any kind of storm that comes at us here along the Suncoast.
Reporting in Venice, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, thank you very much, Erica. Now let's take it over to Wendy Ross for a check on our first alert weather tonight. And Wendy, some rain. Kind of rare these days.
Finally we got some rain. We do have a low pressure center down to the south of us, and that helped to bring in those showers. You can see this counterclockwise circulation right here, and this is helping to bring in all of this moisture across central and south Florida, and that's what brought us the rain tonight. So we're still seeing some showers, still being picked up on radar at this hour, and most of the rains are going to continue to move on towards the west. We're getting a little bit of a break right now along the coastline, but we've got more showers forming well to the east of us, and those showers are moving mostly towards the north, and we're going to be seeing some showers continuing throughout the nighttime hours. So right now it's 72 degrees, a large part of our viewing area under cloudy skies right now. Not so much rainfall at this point. 97% humidity, and that's why it's starting to feel a little less comfortable out there. And the winds have finally calmed down. We're looking at winds out of the north at around 6 miles per hour. We have the possibility of some showers continuing through the nighttime, but for now we've got a little bit of a break, and we are looking at mostly cloudy conditions. We'll see the rains being picked up once again tomorrow morning. We'll talk about how long they're going to last and what's going to happen for the rest of our weekend in just a few minutes, Adam.
All right, thank you, Wendy. Now to Hawaii and new eruptions from the Kilauea volcano. The earth shifting underneath its surface. Hot lava burning through trees, bubbling up from vents in the ground. As ABC's Brian Clark reports, that toxic gas rising from the earth becoming dangerous to breathe.
Residents on the southern part of the Big Island of Hawaii are facing lava, strong earthquakes, and toxic gas from the Kilauea volcano.
We're now up to fissure number 8. The bottom line is that we've got additional outbreaks of lava.
New vents developed and are spurting lava into neighborhoods. 1,800 people forced to evacuate.
The police came down our driveway and just said we had to get out.
Several homes have already been destroyed.
It was pretty much our dream home that we've been looking for all this time, and just knowing that we're not going to have a house, the lava might take it. My wife is still in tears.
The lava is not the only danger.
We also have elevated levels of volcanic gas here at the summit level.
Authorities are warning residents about toxic sulfur dioxide gas still pouring into the air. Officials are so concerned about the dangerous air quality, they've set up roadblocks to prevent people from getting too close.
When the environment is safe, we will be able to admit them back into their area.
The eruptions have been triggered by multiple earthquakes over the last few days, including a 6.9 magnitude quake Friday, the biggest in Hawaii since 1975.
This isn't stopping.
Your son. No one has been seriously injured. Scientists say it's nearly impossible to predict how long an eruption will last, so residents are bracing for possible repeats of these natural disasters. Brian Clark, ABC News, New York.
Well, back here at home, another successful year for the annual Seagrass Survey in Sarasota Bay. Over 100 Volunteers taking a part of their Saturday to help the Sarasota Bay Estuary Program analyze seagrass. They find the different types of seagrass while snorkeling or kayaking through Sarasota Bay, and then input that data using a smartphone app for researchers. Seagrasses help stabilize our shorelines, improve water quality, and 70% of our sport fish and recreational fish spend a part of their lives living in those seagrass beds. Well, still to come here on ABC 7, the debate resting on the foundation of gun rights unfolds. One side says they're fighting for life, the other for liberty. And get ready for an awe moment. Manatee County Animal Services showing off their newest mixed family.
I'm Deshauna Barber. In 2016, I was proud to win the title of Miss USA. What makes me just as proud is my service in the U.S. military. In the service, a soldier gains skills and learns values like discipline and leadership. That makes them an asset to any business that hires them. If you're an employer, on behalf of Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, remember to hire smart and bet on a vet. Visit saluteheroes.org or call this number to learn more.
Hi, I'm Holly Robinson Peete.
And I'm Rodney Peete. And after 16 years in the NFL, it came as no surprise that knee surgery might be in my future.
And when the doctor said Rodney needed to lose weight before surgery, we knew that Lipozene could help him lose 4 times more weight. It's America's #1 weight loss supplement.
I've already lost 30 pounds in 4 pant sizes. I didn't need a prescription or meal plan.
I've lost 10 pounds, I have more energy, more stamina.
We eat our favorite foods and still lose 4 times more weight.
I'm very impressed with Rodney's weight loss. His blood pressure and cholesterol have really improved. I recommend Lipozene because it's made from the rare konjac root, which contains glucomannan, a very safe and effective weight loss supplement.
Lipozene has no harmful side effects. No caffeine, no jitters, no counting calories.
No cleanses.
No starved diets.
No boot camps.
Nothing in your lifestyle needs to change. Just add Lipozene.
In a clinical study, people were not asked to change their lifestyle and simply add Lipozene. As a result, they lost not just twice the weight, not 3 times, but they lost 4 times more weight just by adding Lipozene. And 78% of that weight loss was fat, not water, but fat.
Rodney and I guarantee that you will lose weight or your money back.
Can we say that?
Yep, guaranteed, or your money back. So get Lipozene and lose 4 times more weight.
Now you can lose 4 times more weight. Just add Lipozene for only $29.95. Call right now and we'll double your order for free and ship it free too. And for a limited time, we'll double the size of each bottle for free. So now you have 4 times the Lipozene for just $29.95. Plus, you'll get Metabo Up Plus to help boost your energy and metabolism. But you must call. Call 800-379-2824, 800-379-2824, 800-379-2824.
There was this big bruise on my friend's face. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to think her own nephew could have hit her.
I didn't want to see it. My mother's bank account was emptied, and a caregiver had taken control of it.
I didn't want to see it. My father's refrigerator. There was hardly anything in it. That's unusual for him.
It's tough to see that a senior citizen is being abused, physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially. Elder abuse is a crime.
So see the signs, stop the crimes.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
Flags and flags saying, "Don't tread on me." All Second Amendment rights supporters making their concerns publicly known. This group gathering this morning at Sarasota Bayfront Park before marching across the Ringling Bridge and back. Now, meanwhile, at an unlikely location, the NRA's National Convention, the fight for gun control heating up. Parents of some of the victims from the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting inviting the president to his Florida home to discuss gun reform.
5 minutes of your time in Joaquin's empty room. Then you will feel what we're going through.
Now, President Trump on Friday speaking at the NRA convention addressing the gun control debate, his speech mourning the loss of those 17 victims from the February shooting while repeating his call to arm teachers. Now, a moment to honor one of our most influential figures here in Sarasota and our past, historic Spanish Point holding a Bertha Palmer memorial tour today. Bertha Palmer had a home on Spanish Point. She passed away on May 5th, 1918, exactly 1 century ago. Palmer owned nearly 85,000 acres of land in Sarasota County, including much of what has become Venice and Osprey and what is now the Myakka River State Park. She also helped bring railroads to our region and modernize cattle ranching. As the executive director of Historic Spanish Point says, her influence on this area can't be overstated.
By having someone of her reputation come here, fall in love with the place, and then tell everyone else about it, it's kind of the same thing that Ringling did. You know, came down almost the same time she did, and then really had a big impact on the area, but were known around the globe.
Historic Spanish Point still tends to one of Bertha's private gardens, high-end horticulture, another gift she helped introduce to our area. A first for our area, hundreds coming out for Sarasota's inaugural Vegetable Festival. That event featuring over 100 vendors focused on a healthy and environmentally conscious lifestyle. A big plus for vegans and vegetarians in our area who say the opportunity to learn about different foods and places that can accommodate their diet is a plus.
But typically restaurants can be accommodating if you know how to just, disassemble and then reassemble their meals, so to speak.
The festival also featuring live music, demonstrations, yoga classes, and some activities for kids. And it really is amazing how many restaurants are so conscious of everybody's eating styles now.
Oh, and everybody has something to
Not
say.
just vegetarian, but the gluten-free,
right.
Allergies. It seems like everybody is very responsive to that now.
I know. And now we have, I have to say this, we've got the weather that is helping to make the vegetables.
Oh, nice. That's what we call a transition.
Yes, that's called my transition tonight. I know, it's getting late. I have to
That's great. What are you talking about? It's perfect sense.
We finally got some rain. Oh my gosh, we needed these showers. And so finally we got them. This is all coming in as a result of the tropical low that we've got well to our south, down around the Bahamas. And this system finally bringing in some rain showers. Wow, we need the rain. And it's going to increase rain chances again for us tomorrow. And we also have a cold front that's coming on in. So both of these factors are going to help us. We were sandwiched in between with this drier air that's been sitting on top of us for a week. And now down to the south, right down here, you can see this is where this low pressure system is. And then on top of it, we've got a cold front that's going to be swinging on through. And so that's what we're going to be dealing with for Monday. But in the meantime, we've had the rain that came on through, beneficial showers, certainly, because we needed these showers to take place. And most of the rain did make its way over to the coastline earlier tonight. Now we've got some showers east of I-75. Those showers appear to be moving off towards the north, but we have had some rain all the way from the east to the west coast of Florida, and that's what's been taking place throughout the nighttime tonight. And right now things have cleared up for a large part of us, but we're starting to see showers out here east of I-75, and those showers moving off towards the north right now. So what we're going to be seeing over the next several hours and for really the next 24-hour period is that this low pressure system here is going to start to continue to spill over all of this moisture across central and South Florida. And then we've got the cold front that's going to be moving on down the state, and it is going to interact with that low, pretty well moving it out of the way. And then we're going to be seeing clear skies for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it's also going to dry us out as far as humidity, dew points. Those are all going to come down and make it more comfortable for those 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But tomorrow, we're still going to feel that tropical feel out there. And so we're going to be getting the wet weather weather in the morning hours, then we get a bit of a break, and then the showers come back in the afternoon hours. So that's what we're going to be seeing. And this is what it looks like as far as our rainfall chances. A 30% chance at midnight. We drop those chances almost down to nothing. And then starting during the early morning, we're going to see those rain chances coming back up. And the best chance for rain will be between the hours of 7 and 8 o'clock, 40 to 50% chance. And we keep those chances at around 40% for most of the morning. So here's that low pressure. You can see all of this moisture being swept on in across central, south Florida being affected. And then we get the cold front coming through, and that frontal system is going to provide us some drier air beginning on Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday we'll feel it. And dew points, of course, have been up, and we have had 50s and 60s this past week. So we are experiencing today and tomorrow 60s and 70s, and that's what's keeping it a little more on the uncomfortable side. And what you can see right now are that temperatures have all dropped down into the 70s for temperatures at this hour, but we're going to see them continuing to go down into the low 70s for tonight. 40% chance of rain for Monday, or Sunday, I mean, and 85 on Sunday and Monday. And then we're just going to keep those temperatures right around 85, 86 degrees. And we get the rain back in the forecast beginning on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for next weekend. Adam?
All right, thank you, Wendy. We got sports coming up after the break. Stick around.
When money's tight and emergencies arise, CashNetUSA.com is available 24/7 to deliver quick loans for approved customers when they need it the most.
Apply now at CashNetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
Performing on stage takes mental and physical preparation. But one thing I never thought to prepare for was cervical cancer. 91% of cervical cancers are caused by the human papillomavirus, or HPV. The good news is there are vaccines that can protect you or your children from cancer. I survived my cancer, but you can stop cancer before it starts. Talk to your doctor and go to thinkaboutthelink.org to learn more.
Soldiers in the Army National Guard live up to a set of time-honored principles.
I will always place the mission first.
They stand ready to respond to any crisis.
I will never accept defeat.
They serve in their communities as citizens and as soldiers.
I will never quit.
They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
Learn more at NationalGuard.com.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Webb.
And I'm Ray Collins. A Lakewood ranch boy who's endured 2 brain cancer surgeries has a wish for other kids.
We're going to hear his amazing story on Monday morning as we count down toward next weekend's Dick Vitale annual fundraiser for pediatric cancer research. That's Monday on Good Morning Suncoast. John?
Sunshine or rain showers. We'll cover that forecast for you.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you. Now, sports.
The Tampa Bay Rays were 2 wins away from 500 after an 8-game losing streak to start the season, going into their game tonight looking for a second straight win against Toronto. 4th inning, Matt Duffy giving Tampa a 4-1 lead with a sac fly that scores Denard Span from third. Same score coming up in the 7th inning with a runner on first. Joey Wendell hits one up the line, but Dalton Pompey diving, robbing the Rays of likely another potential run on an extra base hit. The Blue Jays able to get within a run late, but the Rays getting some insurance in the 8th inning from C.J. Cron. They win it 5-3. It was tough sledding at the 144th running of the Kentucky Derby earlier today, but not too muddy for Justify, who Wendy Ross called to win this race to hold on to that 2-length lead for a historic win. Justify is the first colt in 136 years to wear the roses after not racing as a 2-year-old. It's also trainer Bob Baffert's 5th Derby victory, trailing only Ben Jones, who has 6 wins.
Really good horses, but today, the way the conditions were, we just saw one of the most incredible Derby performances.
Good Magic finishing second in that race, and Audible was another head back in third. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com.
As a financial expert, I tell people if you want to be successful with your credit, Credit Sesame is the best place to start. Hi, I'm Lynette Kalfani-Cox, the Money Coach. Maybe you want to buy a car, a home, or just remove some financial stress. Credit Sesame can help by providing you a free credit score. Then they'll show you what's impacting your score and suggest a strategy to better manage it. Credit Sesame even recommends lending options that can save you money. Best part? It's 100% free. Get started today at creditsesame.com.
I work hard all day, and this is why. But taking care of my money has never been easy. Brinks knows what's valuable to me, making it easy to keep track of my money and pay my bills on time.
Here's to the strong, to the dependable, to the trusted. Your family counts on you. Who can you count on? The Brinks Prepaid MasterCard. With direct deposit, you can get your paycheck or government payments up to 2 days faster.
I don't have time to wait for a paycheck, cash it, and then run around and pay bills. Brinks knows what's valuable to me, time.
Call now or go online to get your Brinks Prepaid MasterCard. There's no cost to order and no credit check. Load money onto your card and then shop online, pay bills, buy groceries.
I get a text alert every time our card is used, so we always know our balance.
And we're protected from unauthorized transactions. Brinks gives us peace of mind.
With Brinks, you can conveniently manage your money online and with the mobile app.
I get cash back on everyday purchases. Brinks knows what's valuable to me, saving money.
Plus, you can load checks in minutes, anywhere with mobile check load. Call now or go online to get your Brinks Prepaid MasterCard. There's no credit check and no cost to order. And with a qualifying direct deposit, we'll upgrade you to Brinks Preferred with extra benefits. And in this TV-only offer, personalize your Brinks Prepaid MasterCard with your photo for added security. Manage your money on the go, anywhere, and get the peace of mind you deserve. Brinks knows what's valuable to you. Call right now to order your Brinks Prepaid MasterCard.
Call 1-800-282-9643.
There's no cost to order. Call now.
Download the all-new ABC 7 First Alert Weather app now.